Episode 23. The Long Road Home. The city of Yamato Asity was not the shining capital it once had been. What remained of its skyline rose jagged and dark against the gray autumn sky. Streets were cracked, buildings scarred by fire and neglect. Children watched from alleys with hollow eyes. Families huddled in canvas shelters that flapped in the bitter wind. Winter was coming, and with it, hunger and frost. But the war was over. And for the first time in years, the emperor rode openly through his people. Yashihito sat in the back of an open-top car, dressed in a dark military coat, the imperial seal now a faint thread on his breast. Beside him sat General Douglas Keene, solemn, his uniform immaculate even among the rubble. They said nothing. They didn't have to. People lined the streets, not cheering, not waving, but turning their backs, as tradition dictated. A gesture of deep respect, of deference, of not daring to look the divine in the face. But it felt different now. Not reverent. Grim. Tired. Almost ashamed. The emperor who had led them into war. The emperor who had ended it.
They're hungry.
We'll need housing before the first frost. Half the shelters are still canvas. The hospitals are full. Rice shipments from the coast are delayed by the flooding. But the war is over.
He said it again as if to reassure himself.
The war is over.
Keene folded his gloved hands in his lap.
Then let the peace begin. And may it not kill us faster than the war did.
The motorcade turned down the avenue of fallen blossoms, once the site of spring festivals. Now, trees were stripped bare. The ground was scattered with ash instead of petals. Still, someone had left a single candle burning on the curb. The flame wavered as the car passed. Yashihito saw it, and for the first time since the surrender, he bowed. Not to dignitaries, not to soldiers, not to gods, but to the people who bore the weight of it all. The ones who were still standing. 3 years later, Hirota would return. But that is not this story. This story ends here, with a city broken but breathing, an emperor bowed but not shattered, and the long, uncertain road to peace stretching out before them. The end.